From this moment on, you will now be known as Sharkbait.
Sharkbait, ooh-ha-ha!
Welcome, brother Sharkbait.
Sharkbait, ooh-ha-ha!
Enough with the Sharkbait.
Sharkbait, ooh! Well,
So what's up, YouTube people? This is D, man. I've been asked by a lot of people to give an update on the tank. So here's a little quickie, man. Maybe I'll do something to music, a little something laid back now. But for now, just giving you an update. Yo, everything has burst into growth mode in the last few months. If you've been keeping up with me on Facebook and on the other videos, you'll see that, you know, the frag tank that I started was just to keep all of this under control, man, because they went through a crazy growth spurt since I added those lights. You remember this boy was really big, and I had my mother tree colony down here. Well, they did something really funny that I never saw before. I thought they were dying. They went through a burst of growth and they just split. This one dropped every leg, but if you have Kenya trees, you'll be familiar. The Kenya trees will seed very quickly and mass produce. It closed up and it propagated into a new shorter version. This one did the same thing. It used to be really big here. It dropped everything down there, and now it looks better down there. Actually, I could not get them to grow where I wanted them. So I put some shells down here, and it did that. And I got to attribute it to the lights. You know, since I added those LEDs, the sunny LEDs, the tank went through a crazy growth spurt. Right now it's in sunrise mode, and it's funny because you think the tank is bright. I have not used these lights over the 80% mark. They're still, you know, as far as I'm concerned, they're relatively new. A couple of months is really new to me, and seeing how everything grows. It's still early. It's about noon. They're about 79%. They usually max out. Well, anyway, my blue channels, I don't even max out the other channels, but they pretty much max out at about, I think, 85%, if I remember right. I'm going to flash a picture maybe at the end of what it was before, but dude, do you realize that this cabbage leather is almost as big as my overflow box? And this one here covers the entire ground that it was on. These purple mushrooms are going nuts. Stop photobombing the picture. My sailfin loves photobombing. He must have been an actor in another lifetime. I turned off my reactor, so you see some cyano. I keep it real, baby. I keep it real. I had the GFO in there, and I'm still playing with the lights. So if anybody out there has asked me about, oh, what settings, or do you think it grows this? Dude, the fact that these LEDs are 4-channel, they have infinite settings. When I say infinite settings, you absolutely have to make adjustments. They have pre-settings, yes, but based on your tank, and I'll go into a little overview of my tank, you will adjust it. You will adjust it. Zinnias are opening. Yeah, Aptasia, I don't worry about that. Nothing. Dude, I saw on Tidal Gardens, and I love Than. Shout out to Than at Tidal Gardens. Let's just put it like this. One little one of my greens was $50. So about the size of... Will you stop photobombing? Glenn, glob it. One like that, $50. So imagine one like that. That mushroom is... I'm going to punch this fish in the buns. That mushroom there is 6 inches across, and that doesn't count that one. 6 inches across. Mushrooms. Look at my previous videos. You'll see this was on a frag rack. I had to take the frag rack down. It was right in this corner where my magnifying glass is. I had to take it down because the frags grew too big for the rack. It was literally taking the magnets down. It was on a tilt. It was falling over. I'm going to frag this one. This one, I think I have a frag somewhere. I have it in a frag tank downstairs because it's nuts. This, I don't want it there, but I had nowhere else to put it at the time. I'll probably try to cut it off that rock and put it down in a frag tank. You remember this? And mind you, this is sunrise, so the tank's not in full mode yet. A lot of these are just opening. And yeah, I keep it real, baby. There's algae. What are you going to do? That's why I love the magnifying glass. See how easy it cleans that? So if you didn't see my magnifying glass cleaner, check it out. The lights are doing crazy things. Lots of growth, lots of changes. My Aiken is doing a little better. I never have luck with Aikens. Don't ask me why. Yeah, this devil's hand. I got another devil's hand downstairs. I got toadstools scattered around. I just cut these. I had 3 of these on the glass. They were like so big that I couldn't see in the tank. So there's one I'm going to gift to someone. I'll probably save it for a surprise because they got a new tank, and I'm going to gift them with that beautiful green mushroom. You can't even fathom the colors. That devil's hand is growing very nice. I swear, do you have to deal with photobombing fish? Because I do. Yeah, these are growing exponentially. And everything is just growing well, man. You see my other video, one of my maroon clowns, these damn damsels. I don't have the heart to get rid of them because they're like 8 years old. My little one is the oldest. I'd had him since the beginning. He's like 10 years old. Well, anyway, new fish, they chased him. He jumped out the back. So check out my video with the keeping your fish safe, protect your fish. There's the mesh screen. No more, you can't even see it. I have to try to catch it on an angle. And you can see, there you go. See the mesh screen? From back here, you can't see nothing. I basically have a DIY video on how to do that. So check out my other videos. And let me give you a walkthrough of the tank. So I'm going to be a little shaky here now. First of all, here's my Dasani light controller. It controls all 3 banks of lights. This tank is 6 feet long, so I have 3 banks of lights, and they're not at 85%. So people, the lights are strong. I've had them since, November. They're doing a kick-ass job. The tank is doing good. So thank you, Dasani. Good job. You know, I'm really skeptical. It took me a long time to go to LEDs. Everything is run by the Apex controller. The pH, the temperature, lights, pumps, everything is hooked up to the controller. Let me shed some light on there. There's my Jabo wave maker. Here I have the WP40. That one WP40 blows across this whole tank. And just to give you the sample of that, if I crank it up, everything goes on the blow. You know, you really can't appreciate it until you see it in person, but they do a good job. Cool beans. I run my tank on a sump. Let me turn on the lights here. Let me go here. Try to keep this short. Oh, I didn't want to put it in feed mode, dingleweed. Okay, let me just go into here. Turn on the go to the bottom LEDs. I should have just used the phone, but I'm using the phone to record. So, okay. And that turns on the lights below here. I run it with a 30-gallon sump of my build. Look at all that. That's because I added some crap in there. Time to clean the skimmer cup, you think? Cheetah Morpher, nutty, crazy growth. I give it away at this point. No more bio balls. I took out the bio balls. I'm going to clean the skimmer maybe later. Basically, foam padding, which is the best. Filter floss, just pre-filtering it. Cheaper than filter socks because I use it and I toss it. GFO I got to clean out. That's probably why I have that growth on the sand bed. I had a little bit here, but I jacked up the reactor there. I got to clean this out and get that set up the right way. My clown pair still chilling in there. They're doing their thing, just chilling in the sump. They're like orphans. The refugium light is not on. If you're wondering why it's kind of dark there, because that's on the timer. These are the tank under lights. LEDs run everything here. Trying to keep that electric bill down. All right, we go over there. It's the top off reservoir. That's a 20-gallon top off reservoir here. and you'll see everything run by the Apex here. Wireless, I can see it from wherever I am. I go to Florida, I go to Disney, I go anywhere on vacation. It emails me every hour with the parameters of the tank. I got a camera running, all that good stuff running through the Apex. The tank's 125 gallons. Add that 30-gallon sump on the one side and the 20. I don't add the top-off reservoir, but it's a lot of water. It's a lot of water. And one thing I'll even say is I even have the Apex running my little Hex, my little betas that Billy gave me from the club. They're all big now, Billy. What did you do to me? These guys are like monsters. They will bite me. Look at them. I put my finger up there. They will bite me in a minute. So these are some pretty rare betas. You don't see them in the store. I had to thank my buddy Billy from the Bass, from the Brooklyn Aquarium Society. I have some other betas down here, but I'm getting off topic just to see if I can breed them there. They did better in the bucket than in the tank. But anyway, that is the tank. The tank is, how long have I been in this house? Oh boy, Tori's 11. I've been in this house 12 years. This tank has been running for 12 years. 12 years. Basically, I love soft coral because they're easy. I can frag them. I can give them to beginners. They are very, very colorful. They grow very fast. Zoanthids, you know, I have some pallies here. Actually, these pallies were off a piece of rock that I had these pallies on, and just raising them up that level when I had them on the frag rack, which is why I know these lights are nuts. I had them about a little higher on the frag rack and they grew crazy. So, you know, I like easy, I like colorful, and I like, you know, things that grow fast. My fish are happy here. The tank is a little purple because it's still not, it's not noon. Oh yeah, it's 1 o'clock. Okay, so it's almost the brightest point of the day. I think the brightest point of the day is about 2 or about 1:30. So, yeah, it's the update on the tank. Everything is doing good. I'm gonna stand back. This is in the dining room, and the table's a little messy, so I'm not gonna show you the table. But yeah, everything is doing good. I'm happy. I used to keep bio balls in there, but the bio balls were just giving me a little bit of trouble. Time to grow up and get out of the bio balls. So that's it, man. That's it. No fancy dosing machine for me. Here's my doser. Ba-da-da-da-ba-da. Magnesium and caulk. Good old-fashioned caulk. I was using 2-part for dosing, but I use it once in a while because it gets expensive, man. I have my probe holder over there that I made, so it's just on a little drip. I like it because I can control it. I had a probe for the top off, fall off, and go in the tank. Thank God I only had it in the 20-gallon reservoir, not hard plumb to my water. It would have killed the tank. But I said, look, no more store-bought probe holders. I built my own. It ain't going nowhere. Strong acrylic. I got multiple holders in there. I made this one, but I decided to go with a lower profile one, which is back there, the black one, because I didn't need 4. So maybe I'll give this to a buddy of mine. He needs some stuff in his tank. But that's it, babe. So there's the tank. There's my people. I got to get another maroon clown because one jumped like Nemo before I put the screen in the back. My 4 damsels, my Brooklyn gangsters, as I call them. I bought the box. Now they go in the box, but I don't have the heart to get rid of them because I had them so long. They're like family. And what's Brooklyn without a few hoodlums? All right, so this is D giving you the final shot of the tank. I got my 4 damsels, my sailfin, my maroon, my yellow watchman Goldie is back there somewhere, but I'll never catch him on camera. My shrimp, I have a humongous coral-banded shrimp. He's about 4 to 5 inches across. You won't believe it. He only comes out at night. And everything's doing good. So check out my other videos, man. This is me giving the final shot of the tank. Keeping my sanity, keeping my aquariums, baby. Keeping it moving. Check me out on Facebook, DFB Aquatics, Steve from Brooklyn. Yes, and check out the Brooklyn Aquarium Society. I am hooking everybody up with the updates, letting you know when those meetings are. So come check us out. And without further more ado, see ya. Here's your photo op.